Have to walk the rest of the way. The Angoloi even managed to reach this place. The situation in the field is far more severe than our previous estimates. I actually hoped for a gentler reception than this. The hub base still isn't picking up our calls. We need to hurry. This Anglos looks dangerous. We need to be cautious. We can focus our attacks to bring down its defenses. Let's use the same tactics to take down the remaining enemies. This rope looks sturdy. Some of the survivors probably left it here. This should be the way. Let's continue, Endfield. That is an anchor. Anchors are capable of spawning Angoloi. They pose a major threat to Talos too. We must find the survivors. Quickly.
I ain't going this way. Probably leave it alone. Go back to it later, because I said that I dealt with those stories with her and the Android thing and her. But you can't level up that thing, but probably wouldn't.
We need to break through here ASAP. Time to adopt team combat tactics. It's Endman. Our strikes are more effective when we coordinate. Let's take down these enemies together. Severe. Director Chin has always kept the hub base in good order. If she lost control of the area, things inside the base could get bad. I hope. Look there, Endman. We must act now.
I like this nonsense. We got a big one incoming. Get to cover! Need to fall back and regroup!
Leave them to us. Careful, Endman.
Supervisor Perlica, you arrived at just the right time. Our temporary defenses have been breached. If you weren't here...
And I'm glad that you're all right, Director Chin. I believe you have a sit rep for me.
Yes. An anchor fell right into the base. The thing won't stop spawning the Angloid. We've sent all our injured personnel to the control tower. There are just too many Angloid, and they will overrun our security division eventually.
We must find a way to stop the anchor.
Supervisor Perlica, may I ask who this?
Of course. This is our administrator.
Administrator? Are we talking about the Administrator? Apologies. Many operators in Valley 4 have never seen you before, Endman. News of your awakening gave rise to plenty of gossip and rumors. When we received the message from Dijon, the entire crew tried to plan a welcoming ceremony. But just a few days later, we were suddenly attacked. I didn't expect you to arrive here in the midst of the battle.
We're here to help, Director Chin. Do we have any news about the missing personnel? How many of our people are outside the base?
It's hard to say. The Angloid just kept attacking. Security Division can only maintain a limited security perimeter.
People here are in danger. I suggest we delay our earlier arrangements, Administrator. Good, Administrator. I knew you would say that. Director Chin, we'll handle the hostiles in the base and direct any of your missing staff to the control tower for safety.
Wonderful. Your help will set my mind at ease. Good luck out there.
By the way, I'm not seeing Mr. Andre anywhere. Where is he right now?
That silly old man. He went off trying to be a hero again. That fool never stops treating his projects with far more respect than his own feathery hide. Anyway, if you see that old fool, tie him up and haul him back to the control tower. This might be the only safe place left in the base.
We'll find him. Have faith in us. The anchor at the old factory is still spawning Angloid. We must first eliminate this threat. Time to initiate our mission.
With the next generation of youth and how they don't have fear instilled in them when they're growing up, to where they think any of the dumb things that they do is get away with, and they don't have to fear any form of repercussion, punishment, or consequence. And when I sat back and thought about it, I 100% agree. Because when I was growing up, Leon getting old, you know, he's 26 years old. He's getting to that age where it's time to start having his midlife crisis. I have fear instilled in me by my mom, dad, uncles, my aunt, that if I did a bad thing, a consequence is going to be upside my head. And it can range from all of my nice electronics getting taken away to me getting a belt to my back. And it was those moments where I realized, okay, as I'm getting older, I probably shouldn't be doing these things, because if I do these things, I'm going to get my things taken away and I'm going to get a belt across my back. But as I got to the adult age and having moments like Beyond Scared Street, seeing people get arrested for things, be moments in my life that put fear into me, I realized,
thank goodness you're finally here. We assembled here after the anchor fall and managed to hold on to this place. Okay, I guess we held on to this place until 5 minutes ago.
I don't want to have nobody fondling my ass in jail. Oh, by the way, that Boondocks episode of Tom going to jail, that's another form of fear in me. Because what do you mean you're just going into the shower and you drop the soap and mess your ass? I don't want anything like that happening to me, so I've stayed free and clear of consequences.
I understand, but I must tend to the wounded. Wait, you're injured as well. This is where we grow buckflowers. Buckflower powder is a common pharmaceutical ingredient, and it's easy to make.
Pie came out.
Take some.
It's a patty.
Come in useful.
Do you want a female with the boy or the girl? That one's like a nice one too. Like that was pretty girl. Like
This will give me a peace of mind. I'll stay here and care for the injured for now, and then join up with Director Ching when we can start moving again. I look forward to your good news.
I like this better kind of a little bit of Sting, because you know how Sting do that. You gotta this one if you want to do all that. And conduct a case. Case up I need it. I don't know, I like the way
They must be
when
neutralized.
another guy came on my ass by with the
Here's
I don't know. Like the guy felt like this one at night. This is the anchor, but its core is not here. No. All active anchors give off that light. This anchor plunged itself deep underground. Your forward
That's
keep a
where its
rest
core should
back.
be. I've seen the hub-based building plans. This old factory should have an underground floor that we could reach.
Yeah, another
If
guy
this
said
basement
if I
area
would
is
keep it
stable,
on there like
we
that
should
another
be
guy.
able to reach and destroy the anchor
I
core.
got to get more better they
Let's go,
should.
Endman.
That's
This
the
should be the
right
way.
games. The key you it's right. But I hate that Lincoln that game came out. She like did the hacking and like I trust her where she played like God she knows.
Landbreakers? What are they doing here?
Bathroom can hold it for me. Look at hold it.
must act now.
Why, tell us! Supervisor Perlica! The anchor! Take out the anchor!
This man go through that games like that. That being
Special Operator Chen. Am I the first to arrive or what? Nicely done, Endfield. And thank goodness you arrived on time, Chen.
Got you. The 4 game last month.
Awesome, right? What do you think of that,
I
man?
ain't download Marine Ways because I always beat on thing. I don't keep it on there.
I'll show you an even deadlier killer move next time. A single swing will take anything out, guaranteed. Administrator, I'm Chen. Or Chen for short. If you got a problem you need trimming, my blade is yours to command.
Alright, cool. I know.
Oh, Perlica also told me about you. Every time she mentions the Endmen, she just goes on and on and on. We should check on Mr. Andre.
This hurts.
Mr. Andre, are you all right?
The lab. The prototype. Enemies! Did you fight them off? You are...
Oh.
Endman! You're really back! I thought you'd be here 10 days later. You're not hurt, are you? And what's with the mask? Never mind that. Thank goodness you're back. Endman, it's been 10 years. We finally did it. We cracked the project you left behind. Genie and Popov can finally rest in peace. During their final moments, they lamented that they couldn't deliver this solution into your hands.
Endman, this is Mr. Andre, our resident Endfield technical expert at this site.
As I can tell.
He is also the chief engineer of the Automated Industry Complex.
Huh? What's with the formal intro, Supervisor Perlica? Wait, did Endman really forget? This isn't fair. Why? Why does suffering always happen to us?
We should set aside the details for later. Now, Mr. Andre, why did you risk your safety to rush to this place?
That's because I saw the anchor crashing into the old factory. So I rushed over here to check if the prototype was all right.
I've never ordered
Here it
it.
is.
Is this the contraption you were protecting? That looks really expensive. You must have spent time on it.
It would be unfair to say that this is my work. A friend of mine left this prototype to me. I'm very grateful that you came here and saved it. Now that the anchor has been taken out, there shouldn't be any more Angeloy around. We should quickly get our base back up and running.
Leave it to us. By the way, Director Chin requests your immediate return to the control tower.
What was she like when she asked about me? Was she angry?
I just got added last week, in fact, and also the 5 key aspects that perhaps haven't been the best, including an issue that's happened recently. Just how share whether I have any regrets in buying the Xbox One X, not whether that you should get one too. Okay, so let's start with 10 positives. And at 1 is no hardware issues. Yes, I have to report that on my Xbox One X, I had buttons and triggers and sticks to work perfectly.
Got most of it. I just come back on this
Director Chin
more.
needs help at her place.
The waves is
Go and
like
assemble.
pressing.
I'll be with you shortly once I'm done checking the machines.
I don't even know gosh I got free, but I ain't done way how we done all that on the thing.
Chen will keep Mr. Andre safe. Let's go and support Director Chin. Onward, team. Those landbreakers. Were they here to loot our base amidst the chaos? But showing up right after the anchor fall? That's too much.
I feel like
of a
God's getting
coincidence.
more better than
Things
like
could be more
always
complex
so
than we
many
thought.
of them, but all
Our
these
original
kids are
plan was
free.
to deploy the protocol automation core nearby and run some tests. But with the hub base severely damaged, we need to get it up and running first. What's going on, Director Chin? Landbreakers. And so many of them.
They had to delete games, so they ain't
This
playing
isn't the worst of it.
anymore.
Look over there.
That place. It's the deployment area we reserved for the automation core.
From the scale of the rising smoke columns, the deployment area has completely fallen. This area was completely surrounded by Angeloy, yet these bandits still got through. How did they manage to slip in without anyone noticing?
Those landbreakers we encountered were probably just their vanguard. Director Chin, is there anything we can use?
Security Division gathered as much intel as they could. I'll sync it with you.
So I'm listening to be 0 widespread common issues or faults on the Xbox on the X, which should be expected after all for a pre.
We have yet to recover from the anchor fall. Power's still out, and we've taken heavy casualties. The Angeloy destroyed many backup cables. Our systems are failing. The attacking landbreakers have been confirmed as the Bone Crushers. Their objective is unclear at present, but their assault is too low time to be accidental. If the current situation persists,
I played a
we
little
will
bit
not
of
be
it. I
able to
really
successfully
played most
deploy
of
the
it.
automation core. We can use the resonance tower to activate Originium for power, but its energy cost is steep. It won't last long.
We have another option available. If we can deploy the PAC, we can restore base operations.
You mean we power the resonance tower with the PAC?
Yes, we can use the AIC to set up a power transmission relay. Once the resonance tower is activated, the base will get some
I'm
respite.
good for it.
But there are so many landbreakers along the way. If only we could weaken them.
Of course we can! Landbreakers?
Such tactile feedback in our games truly does add to the immersion, which this new enhanced feedback feature now does.
You got a team of pros, Director Chin. Edmund, you saw what I did, right? I know tons about fighting these scummy LBs.
Oh, I'm afraid my creaky bones won't let me swing a weapon. But I can still offer plenty of help with the automation core.
But should we come up with a more foolproof plan? There are just so many LBs outside.
Have faith in us, Director Chin. I'm not just the supervisor of Endfield Industries. I'm also the acting lead of the Endfield Crisis Team.
I'm part of it too. Excited to work with you, Enman. I'm sure there's a lot I can learn from you.
Which is kind of what Game Pass is now. Well, let's not forget that one of the biggest AAA games.
I like this one way better than Ray because you can unlock characters, but you don't own them. You have to unlock them. That another game the same way with that.
Endfield Crisis Team, ready for action.
Give me the front row this time. I want to be the first out of the door. Alrighty. Now let's go and teach those pipe faces what happens when you mess with Endfield.
Ways. I like the game ain't bad. I like
I'd actually
if
prefer
you
it if you
can.
can just stay in
You have
rest
to
here.
do that and then to
Fighting
unlock
around
some of them.
very different from
By the way, I like most of them on Steam. I don't want to.
your health.
But I ain't played that new one it's like a.
Much appreciated, Endman. So, we have a conclusion, Director Chin. The Crisis Team will whittle down enemy forces,
I like that's
deploy
more
the
to it. I hate all these
designated
video
zones,
games coming
and
out.
transmit power back to
Things
base
like
with
this
relay
going
towers
cool.
to restore base operations.
That's a whole game.
Mr. Andre, I'll contact you once the roads are clear. Apologies for forcing you to travel into the wildlands, but we will need your help.
No problem. I feel so much better knowing I can finally help everyone properly this time.
Stop puffing up your feathers, old man. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, and Operator Chen, do be careful out there. Before I forget, the TP point is not part of the base's power system. If there's something more that you can handle, just head back to base and rest.
At 7 is the battery life. Something I've realised more and more over these past 7 months is the battery life is just
They got the change.
which is right at the top of our priority. What we really want.
I would play fine with the guys again. Keep my hands off.
Let's first activate the teleprotocol point. TP points will let the team move around faster. And
25 watts. Now at the lower 70 watts against LAX, especially on a more AAA intense games. And as for the less intense games like more retro gaming,
Andre just updated me about your condition. Please keep yourself safe out there.
profile, less of us into our games to think about reaching that charge times. Which is perfect because when we're out and about in restaurants, like I normally do, take my Xbox LX to Game Boy a lot of the time. And 8 is the kill Bazite setup process. Set up kill Bazite, which is a process versions of the West console. X used to be pretty tricky to set to.
Okay.
I spent manually creating 5 partitions in the setup process. So when I was wanting to mess it up, like happened to me. And I'm just so pleased to say that when I set up Bazite just a few weeks ago, and this video down below, the setup process is now so much easier. As these separate the environment
Oh, still there. Huh?
partitions,
That was